about to clap back. Get your boss whacked, Premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk. What's good, y'all? Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Alright, check this out. Instead of doing a big old top 10 like everybody else, I'm going to cut straight to the point and talk about the only 5 teams that matter. Okay? This is the official Fisk Unit Power 5 Power Rankings. Let's get to it. The best team in the NFL are the New York Football Giants. Okay, they're the best team in the league. We got the most clutch quarterback in the league. We got the best running back in the league. We have the best offensive lineman in Andrew Thomas on the planet. We have the best defensive lineman on the planet because Aaron Donald playing like poo-poo this year and Dexter Lawrence. We got the coach of the year in Brian Dable. It's lit. And soon, Odell Beckham will return to the New York Football Giants, and we're going to form like Voltron and wreak havoc on the NFL. We're winning the Super Bowl. I don't know what to tell you. So the Giants are the best team in the league. You can't beat Daniel Jones in the fourth quarter. You better blow him out. Because if it's a game in the fourth quarter, Daniel Jones is going to beat you. That's just how this goes. The Giants don't make critical errors in the fourth quarter. We let you beat yourselves, and then Daniel Jones takes out the silencer, gives you 2 in the head, and walks off like nothing happened. That's just that. The second best team in the league be the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, Mahomes is earning my respect. He really is. He's earning my respect this season with what he's doing without Tyreek Hill, without a running game. I will have a Mahomes video later this week, but very impressed with Mahomes. The Kansas City defense will always get stops when they need to. That's just typical Spagnuolo. He knows how to get it done. Okay, their defense will be there when it matters. It always has. It always will be. Mahomes is going to get the... Mahomes is good for 27 to 30. So as long as the Chiefs defense can continue to hold people to around 21 to 24 points, that's all you got to do. You have wiggle room when your quarterback is Mahomes. And now he's got Tony. Oh my gosh, he got Tony out there. Did you see him adjust the glove before he made the spec catch? Mahomes and Tony about to wreak havoc for the next decade. So the Chiefs are scary. Nobody in the AFC is touching the Chiefs. It's not happening. And you're not beating Mahomes twice in the same season. Sorry, Josh Allen. I don't think that's going to happen. So, Chiefs are number 2. Number 3 is Josh Allen's Bills. My problem with Josh Allen is he's just not clutch. He's just not... They do dumb stuff. Josh Allen is the most talented quarterback I probably ever seen, but he's just not. They do dumb stuff. They just do dumb stuff, man. Even going back to the playoff game versus the Chiefs, you couldn't get one stop with 13 seconds. You couldn't hold on for 13 seconds. Remember the playoff game versus the Houston Texans where he just throws the ball in the air when he's scrambling? It's like they find ways to do dumb stuff. How can you not secure the handoff on the goal line to beat the Vikings? It's just they just do dumb stuff. They're starting to remind me of like, you remember when the Ravens had Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Terrell Suggs and all them good players, but something bad would always happen to the Ravens in the fourth quarter? You know what I'm saying? Remember the Ravens when they had all the superstars, Haloti Nada, all them super goons on defense, but something bad would just always happen to them in the fourth quarter? That's starting to remind me of the Bills. Just something bad just seems to always happen in this team in the fourth quarter. They lost to Tua. Remember they lost the game to the Jets in the fourth quarter. I got them at 3, but I'm very concerned with the Bills. Number 4, got to give it to the Minnesota Vikings. They're the second best team in the NFC behind the Giants. Definitely the second best team in the NFC behind the Giants. Got to give it to them at number 4. They got quality wins. They beat Buffalo. They beat Miami. I don't care how they did it. They did it. The only losses to the Eagles. So, you kind of got to respect it, man. You kind of got to respect it. When push comes to shove, you're 8-1. You 8-1 and you got quality wins. Unlike them pigeons in Philly who don't really have any quality wins. I guess beating Kirk Cousins in prime time is a quality win, but if that's all you got to hang your hat on, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. So, I like having Minnesota at 4. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a good spot for them. I don't think they're better than the Giants. I don't think they're better than the Bills, even though they just beat the Bills. And they're not better than Kansas City. They're just not. And then 5th, I got to put the Dolphins. How do you not put the Dolphins in your top 5? They have the best offense in the league. I can't believe I'm saying the Tua-led team has the best offense in the league, but they showed you on Sunday that if you stifle their pass, Jeff Wilson and Mozart could run the ball. McDaniels was the run game coordinator in San Francisco. He was the one designing those run plays for Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. So the fact that people thought that he couldn't run the ball was beyond me. I just think that Tua, Reek, Waddle, they're just so dominant and just they scare the hell out of secondaries because they're so fast. It's hard to run the ball when you could just throw to them cheetahs out there. Them cheetahs and them leopards out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm impressed with them. Their defense got to get better. They did do the trade for Bradley Chubb. They got to do a better job hitting the quarterbacks and protecting these leads. But for the most part, the Dolphins, they're going to put a 30 a week. They're going to put a 30 a week. You got to respect it. You got to respect it, man. So, no, I don't got the Pigeons in my top 5. Jalen Hurts is a fraud. And Dak Bortles is a fraud, too. So, Cowboys ain't in it either. Giants, Chiefs, Bills, Vikings, Dolphins. That's what type of time Fisk Vegas is on. If you got a problem with it, I'll punch you in your face. You smell me? I ain't got nothing else to say. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fisk Vegas, and I approve this message.